Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Ninja Boy. We made it all the way here to Edo City in the last episode, and now we need to fight more thieves to make it so that some of the samurai here are no longer lazy and idle and apathetic, so that way we can continue on with our journey. So without further ado, let's leave town and go into this cave. And now it's time for another action scene. And I almost fell right into the lava. That lava is instant kill in case you fell into it, so don't do that. And use your shadow as a guide to get across the lava here, so that way you know you're on a platform. Also, spider shoes in action. Just jump into a ceiling, and if you have the spider shoes, which you should have them at this point, you can just climb on ceilings. And I thought I'd be able to grab that, but apparently not. I can't English today to save my life, apparently. Whoa, 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 game! I get it, I can't fall in lava. Let me start the thing over, thank you. Yeah, that caused me to use a dragon egg there. And I need to be not run jumping when I use these platforms, so that way I know I can clear these. And get over here. And I want to carefully jump my way over here. There we go. That's how I should have been doing it. Now to use a dragon egg. And wait over here. There's Charon on the Charon boat. The boat to the river Styx. He'll get us across the lava. If there's one thing I don't like about falling in lava, is that you basically see your character make that dumb face for much longer than necessary. I'm like, come on. Just take me back to the beginning. And now here, we just need to run to the right a little bit. And we just need to keep on running to the right there. We probably will take a little bit of damage, but so be it. And, well, that's one way to get away from him. I do want to punch him out. And apparently you don't need to do that, apparently. Just constantly go back and forth and you won't have to worry about this. And let's leap into this ceiling so that way we can get the other side. If you want, you can use a dragon egg to place some concentration, but of course you'll be kicked back to the beginning of the area, so we're not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to continue to the third and final section of this area. And I want to not be in a run until I get over here. Then I stop running, take care of this guy. I don't know if there's an enemy there. Thankfully there isn't. I can punch this guy out, no problem. Oof. Okay. I am not... I want to do a run, but at the same time, I don't want to. I was able to do those jumps okay in the practice run, but upon seeing that, I'm like, nope. So much no. There we go. I was barely able to make that. And from here, I can just jump right into the ceiling and just climb my way over to here. Let's be careful. Jump to another ceiling. Now here, I don't know if you need to hold Y, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just hold Y and right at the very end of those breakaway platform. Just go all the way to the right, keep holding Y and right, and you'll be able to get out of here. Finally. And now we got another battle. That's fun. And it's more Kappas, because why not? I'll go ahead and take them on. I have no problem with doing this. Just let him come to me. Throw this guy onto the floor. There we go. And once we go in here, it's going to be time for... Well, obviously time for another random battle. Why are you guys here? You guys are potentially useless, or almost useless, to my experience grabbing charade. Or escapade. Just get over here so I can just end the battle. There we go. That wasn't so hard. Alright. We are now at Mount Wasabi. And at the start of this dungeon, there are 3 corners you can go to. This obviously leads back out to the world map. But here, at the other corners, you can go to other places. The southeast corner leads to a dead end. The northwest corner leads to where we should go. And the northeast corner leads to an item that we can get. Obviously, I'm going to go towards the northeast corner first. And these guys are definitely going to be regulars from this point on. So here's what I'm going to do. Because I know I can do this now. I'm going to equip the sword, and if I see this guy in my path, I'm going to try to fight him off. I'm just going to keep whacking him with the sword. That way I don't use all of my NP, all of my Ninpo points, just to beat these guys up. Sometimes I'll have to beat up 1, sometimes I'll have to beat up 2, but I will be able to level up off these guys, and I will be able to get some gold on the way as well. Not really going to surprise me if I hit level 12 or 13 by the time I'm done here. And we have more Onis with clubs, so let's get the sword out. In yet another super short, fully controllable battle scene. If the Onis have their clubs down and back like they're rearing back for something, they're invulnerable during that time. Once they get their club like completely up, that's when you can hit them again. I just defeat the purpose of them doing that and just keep slashing with the Shogun sword, or whatever sword I have, until they get their club back up again. And I'm definitely going to be in the habit of hitting these guys with swords. Where are the... Well, he's going to be over there. And I'm going to have to wait for him to not do that. Please don't do that. Oh, you actually did that. These guys can have their guitar/surfboards up, and if they do that, they'll block. But after they come out of their block, they always move forward. And because of that, just like with the Onis with the clubs, I can just keep slashing with the sword, and I can eventually hit them again. I've also gotten a better feel of how the sword works. If you're way too close to the enemy, you're going to knock him back no matter what. But if you're at a proper distance, you'll be able to score multiple hits on enemies, which is what you want to do. And by blowing this wallet with a boo bomb, we can open this chest. This is Bonzabot. Thank you for rescuing me. I'm Bonzabot. I can revive your partner in 2-player mode. Also, I am aware that rescuing is spelled wrong. So, in 1-player mode, this guy is completely useless. And if you are playing on 2-player mode, he will revive your other character for a small fee if one of them is down. The thing is, the more powerful you are, level-wise, the bigger the fee is going to be. That's why it pays to keep healed up as much as you can, and also go for every battle no matter what in a 2-player game. I mean, you might as well just go ahead and sow the seeds for those habits now in 1-player mode, because, well, as you can see, it's getting me pretty far. And we got 2 of these guys to beat down, so let's go ahead and get the sword once again and start absolutely destroying people. Now, if I can jump into these guys with a somersault, that's good. Also, in case you need to, you can jump. Ow. You can jump into them to stun them and then hit them with the sword. And that was what I wanted. That was the desired result. I didn't want that. I don't want that. And this guy's gonna come back. Called it. And he's eventually going to go down. He just got on his surfboard / guitar. And I did indeed beat up 2 of them. Okay. I can't believe I grabbed the skull. I really should try not to go for the P blocks again. Now that I have 15M icons, which I still have not exactly found a use for. So let's just let these guys come to me. There we go. And from here on out, we don't want to go south of the lava here. So instead, we just want to go to the north and take this path. Otherwise, we're going to reach a dead end. Hey, Symbol Guy's back. I guess I might as well go ahead and grab the sword because I've beaten him up with it before. Alright, not exactly the result I wanted. I was too close to him, but hey, whatever keeps him from hitting the 8-way shot. Ow. I thought I could hit him from there, but apparently not. Let's go ahead and get some distance here, and then we can just try again. Oh, jeez. Do I have to use Miracle Kick? I'll see if I have to use Miracle Kick. Or not. This guy is taking a long time to beat up because I'm just too close to him. There we go. That battle took a little too long. I should just use my punch next time. Alright. From here, we want to go to the west, and we'll definitely have to do some battles along the way as well. And this time, I'm going to use my punch. Let's just run over here. I still won't be able to destroy this guy in one combo yet, but I'm pretty sure that may change sooner rather than later. Come on. Don't know how I managed to not get hit there. There we go. That was a lot faster. So now that that fight is over, let's continue on. Can't believe I almost combined with and let's as words. So anyway, we're going down this little spiral path here. And let's see if we can't get into a battle before we go in front of this door. Okay, we're there. I'm going to go ahead and use a sweet bun. And from here, it's time to go in. Who are you boys? Kids have no business here. You must be the king boss. Bring the idle fellows back to normal. No way. You kids are going to be another victim of Bongo Man's furious electric sound attack and turn into idle humans. How does that even work? Go ahead. See if it works on us. And now we have a turn-based RPG-style command-driven mode. And as soon as this music starts, you can choose between fight, which just lets you attack with either a miracle kick or your fist weapon. You can use item, which allows you to use an item or your sword. You have magic, which lets you select magic attacks, and there's also a run command, which gives you the ability, or at least a chance to run away from the battle. But we're not running away from this one. I'm going to use my Shogun Sword here. There's a Sonic Drum. The Sonic Drum does damage to both Jack and Ryu. Thankfully, it's not very much because we've been kicking butt on every battle we've come across. Now, in a one-player mode, you control Jack. Ryu will always be computer-controlled. Now, if you're playing on two-player mode, player 1 will be Jack and player 2 will be Ryu, which is kind of cool. And I want to make sure that I use Shogun Sword, so that way I can always deal a good amount of damage. And if you ever see Bongo Man or the current enemy you're facing in one of these sorts of battles move back before you perform your attack, that means you're going to miss. So keep that in mind. Also, the CPU on the, or the AI rather, on the CPU controlled Ryu on a one-player mode game, not the best. He will do everything else except use a capsule in case you get petrified. Like, that's just going to be completely random. So as a result, I'm just going to keep using Shogun Sword. I don't feel like using my magic because apparently my... Ooh, Thunderstick does a lot of damage. As I was saying, I usually just use the Shogun Sword as opposed to my magic because my mileage is always varied on the magic. But with the Shogun Sword, I'm always able to do a consistent amount of damage each and every time, unless I miss, of course. Get a little drink of tea there. And there's the Thunder Rock music. Now, thankfully, when Jack and Ryu both looked down and put their hand on the floor, that means they ducked it. That means they avoided it. Had that hit either Jack or Ryu or both of us, that would have petrified. We would have had to use a capsule to get out, or wait for it to run out on its own. Which you'll probably be seeing Jack do, just get out of it on his own, in case Ryu doesn't want to use a capsule. And I'm getting really close to 30. Ow. I'm getting really close to 30, and I'm already like below 30. So what I'm going to do after this, hopefully if I can pull it off, I'm going to go to Magic and I'm going to use Vitalizer. It's a good thing I use this. This will use some of our NP. But it will allow us to heal both Jack and Ryu. The bongo drum isn't that bad, but the thunder drumstick attack does a lot more damage, and you definitely want to be ready to heal in case that thing hits you, because that can do like 7 to 9 points of damage. You do have a chance of avoiding the thunder drumstick, though. Right. Item. I don't need the magic again yet. So Ryu ducked that, and Jack ate the sonic drum attack. Let's see here. I'm just going to keep using Shogun Sword. There's the stick boomerang. We managed to duck it as Jack, which is cool. And sooner or later, Bongo Man's going to explode. There's a Thunder Rock, and I'm going to go ahead and use a capsule to heal Ryu there. Had to think about the name for a moment. Ah, he came out of it on his own. Well, I tried. It's not like I had anything better to do. And I was just wailing away on him anyway. And we got 5 points of damage off of that. We're getting really close to beating Bongo Man, I think. There we go. That was the coup de grace. And we have beaten Bongo Man, finally. We got 400 experience points and 200 sen. And we leveled up. Nice. Here is the red aura ball. Bongo Man's gone. The magic that made people apathetic should have worn off too. A red ball? I have a feeling there is something about the ball. Let's go ask King Toro first. And we will definitely head to Edo City in the next video. Join me next time when we go to Edo City, show King Toro the red aura ball, and then see what we need to do next, because I'm pretty sure the thieves will be back. So until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!